I just realized that my microphone is off and I was talking. I know, I just realized it. Okay. So, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Direct. If you know why I'm playing this music, you know why I'm playing this music. If you don't know, it's because a couple of days ago they announced the special edition was being up and the Nintendo website crashed and Wario was everywhere. Because that's apparently, they use Wario for their error handler page. Anyway, that's my phone. I've got my wallet ready to go. I have my wallet ready, Nintendo. Please take my money. I am giving you my money. Just give me the game. I just want one. I'm not trying to scalp. I just want one copy of the game. Anyway. Before we begin, I already have the thing pulled up. Right here, ready to go, all that jazz. Let me get it here. Oh no, I'm gone. There I am. Anyway. Before we begin, I want to tell a story. I told this the other day, but I want to say it one more time. On June 9th of June 9th of this month is June, obviously, I made a video. I did not upload it. I recorded it and edited it. It was a video discussing a Nintendo Direct, the possibility of a Nintendo Direct, and I made it with the plan of uploading it when a Nintendo Direct was announced. Because I thought I would be able to be one of the first people to talk about it, you know? And hold on one second here. I'm like, this is perfect, you know? I can be one of the first people to talk about this new Direct when it happens. Well, as it turned out, Nintendo has not announced a Direct yet. And this Direct is obviously happening. And I talk about Xenoblade 3 in my video. But the longer that we wait, the worse that video ages. And this is probably the biggest example because of some of the stuff I talk about in that video. But that video has at this point aged so poorly, I don't know what to do with it. I'm probably just going to upload it and just put a thing in the comments or something. But yeah, I made it, like I said, I made it on June 9th is when I recorded it on June 8th, edited it on June 9th. It's uploaded. It is ready to go. Whenever a Direct is announced, I will upload it. I was actually pretty happy with how it turned out. And now it's just as time is going on, it's aging poorly already, you know. Normally it takes until the Direct before things start to age poorly, but in my case it's been before. Anyway, there is the rumor though that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct. The real proper Nintendo Direct is going to be on the 29th, and that was even like a thing people were talking about before this Direct was announced. I think, if anything, I think this is probably more indication that it's going to be, because the 29th is literally 1 week from today. So I do think that there's very, very, very strong possibility that there's going to be one in a week. I also think that there's a good chance that we might see, since they're giving this game a Direct, they've been showing this game a lot on Twitter. I haven't seen a lot of the stuff that they've shown, but I know they've been showing this game off on Twitter. They've been showing like characters and locations and music on there. I haven't really looked at much. I've seen a few things. Because that's how I know that Colony 9 from Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is returning in this. But I also think that there's a very good chance that we're going to be seeing some more Directs like this in the coming months. Specifically, I think we're going to see Splatoon 3 next month. Next month, we're going to have a Splatoon 3 Direct. I'm calling that now. That's a prediction I'm making right now. You're hearing it here first. And then later this year to next year, we're probably going to see a Breath of the Wild 2 Direct. Maybe. That's a maybe. That's a little more distant. But like I said, this game's getting a direct. I think Splatoon 3 is going to have a direct because they actually haven't been. They haven't shown Splatoon 3 as much as Xenoblade 3. I mean, obviously it's coming out a little later, but they've been showing this game a bunch on Twitter from what I've seen and heard. I haven't, like I said, I've only seen little bits of it because I haven't been keeping track of everything. But I did see, like I know there's Colony 9 is back. So this game takes place in a world that's like a combination of the worlds of Xenoblade 1 and 2. And there's two kingdoms. My guess, obviously this could have been disproven or proven. My guess is that one of the kingdoms is the kingdom of like the descendants of people from Xenoblade 1, and the other kingdom is Xenoblade 2. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to make the guess that it was like the two worlds came together, and then everybody was a little bit weirded out by the fact that, you know, their worlds had come together. That would be a bit of a weird thing. But they managed to live together peacefully, and then they made the two kingdoms, and they were living good, and then something happened. And in the very first trailer, we hear them talk about the real enemy. They mentioned the real enemy multiple times. So I'm guessing whoever or whatever this real enemy is started doing stuff behind the scenes, and this caused the two kingdoms to go to war, and then that's what we're seeing here. And then there's something about Oroboros, which is like this fusion of when the two people fuse. I don't know how that's going to work with everything. Also, I'm going to get a little bit spoilery, just so y'all know. I've played Xenoblade 1. I've played Xenoblade 2. I haven't beat Future Connected yet. And I just started Torna recently. I will get a little spoilery. So Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2. We'll get kind of spoilery with those. One thing I'm curious about, we saw in the trailers, we saw that Melia from Xenoblade 1 and Nia from Xenoblade 2 are both in this game. They seem like they're villains. I'm not sure that they are villains because they weren't villains before. I'm not sure that they're totally villains, but I think there's something going on. It almost looked like there was some sort of disease that makes you hallucinate people as like shadowy demons that we saw in one of the trailers. So maybe that's what happened to them. I don't know. And I also wonder, because like a lot of the characters, this game is definitely taking place like a good few hundred years after Xenoblade 1 and 2, you know. But it can't be that long because we saw that like Colony 9 still exists, you know. So I don't think it can be really that much more than a few hundred years, you know. And that, I mean, also we saw that Melia is still alive and Nia is still alive, and they're two of the characters that could have survived that long. Obviously, Shulk is dead at this point. Rex is dead at this point. Yes, even unfortunately, Rhine is probably long dead by this game, you know. They all would have just died of old age. But there are characters that could still be alive, you know. Nia, Melia are both characters that have very long lifespans. Pyra and Mithra could potentially still be alive. I don't know if they're immortal or what. I think they are immortal because they're Aegises. Alvis. Now, Alvis, at the end of Xenoblade 1, he did something. I don't know where he went, if he just kind of ascended into a higher plane of existence or what. But he's still alive, in a sense. I don't know if he's going to be present, though. You know what I'm saying? It would be really cool if, like, halfway through the game, Alvis showed up. That would be sick. I would love that. And I wonder how that's going to work in with, like, Klaus. You know. I might not get super spoilery there. But, Klaus, you know. If you know who Klaus is, you know who Klaus is. And if you don't know who Klaus is, then I'm not going to spoil who Klaus is. But he's important. He's an important figure. So I don't know. I'm really not sure how all of that stuff is going to play in. That's something we're not going to see here today, though. That's going to be like, you know, 80 hours into the game. That's going to be like end of the game type stuff. It is 10 a.m. right now, by the way. So we should be seeing the direct here. Oh, there we go. Right as I said it. Here we go. Let's see. 20 minutes this should be about. Hey, it's... No, that's not Xenoblade 1. That's Xenoblade 3. Okay, what's happening? Okay, so this is a Oroboros.
You were all talk when you left here, but you've nothing to show for it, D.
Oh, spare me, P.
We should have sallied forth in the first place.
Surely the turn is mine.
I believe it's my turn next.
Honestly, you make more noise than the rabble at a feast. Even if you did stop its raging flow, it will
Are these
soon
the villains?
burst through. Well then, let us see how far the flow brings them this time.
Are these the Oroboros, maybe? Like an organization?
We each have a lifespan of 10 years. We call them terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th.
Victory!
And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually.
What kind of
Okay.
pep talk is that? Of course we're gonna survive. I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind.
Then I think of tomorrow and the tremors are back. Will I see the same faces when I wake? Will I even be around to see them?
Get ready! Now, the enemy is before you. Chase them to the ends of the world.
Unchecked, Oroboros will lead this world to ruin. You must be erased.
That was Melia.
Nourish me, and we can always grow plenty more.
Stop toying with everyone's lives!
You gave us a choice. The choice not to fight. And you made it true.
That mark there. Late 10th term, eh? 3 months left. That about right?
Oh.
3 more months. And then I'll be gone from this world.
How many of you are getting made an example of and hopes rest this time? The lost numbers are attacking!
We have good reason to meet with them. To bring peace. And to set the world to rights.
But take a look around. Think about how many lives it's cost.
So that's similar to the Blades a little bit.
This is bad, Noah.
Now I want to live. To live and learn. So don't give up yet. This'll buy you some extra time. Use it. Stop this! I don't want any of your time.
If the world holds our lives back, I will end it!
These are our lives here. They're not some toys you can just play with.
It
So
is
the terms
fate.
are...
Many have tried. But none have ever managed to escape its flow. What is it they need to stay alive?
I'll talk in a second.
Water? Food? Certainly. But what we need most is life itself. Taking each other's lives. With the taken flames becoming your own in turn.
Oh, okay.
This is the world of Ionios. The nations of Kevis and Agnes and their grisly conflict stand in contrast to its natural splendor. All this killing for the sake of filling one's own flame clock.
Oh, okay.
From the moment of birth, fighting is all the people of Ionios learn. Their fate leads to everyone's destruction.
So literally it's
Their lifespans are a mere
eating
10 years.
people.
Surviving on the battlefield, fulfilling that 10-year lifespan of service. and receiving a homecoming ceremony in front of their queen is the highest honor.
Oh, their queen, that's Melia.
However, many never receive this honor as they fall in battle, their souls evaporating into the beyond as the melody of the Offseers plays.
And we mentioned the clocks in one of the earlier trailers.
In today's presentation, we'll introduce the world of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
Is that
and
Alchemoth?
follow the main character's adventures.
Wait, that might be Alchemoth. Wait. Was that Alchemoth? That might have been Alchemoth.
Countless comrades have lost their lives thanks to this filth.
What do you think it's like for us? Losing friend after friend. You steal everything from us.
6 soldiers, 3 from Kevis and 3 from Agnes, were commissioned to take part in a special mission. Both parties filled with mutual.
Okay, yeah, I think this is
draw their
definitely.
weapons at first, but when they encounter a mysterious figure, they shelve their distrust and resolve to work together.
Looks like Vandom from
Because now,
Xenoblade.
kids, you share a common destiny. They'll hunt you constantly, relentlessly, without rest. There's one place that might give you a chance. Sword March. The land pierced by a great sword.
Yo, it's the Nakana's sword.
Defeat the real enemy and restore the world to order.
This story focuses on these 6 characters.
This is what we're meant to do.
Yeah,
Send on the
we
voices
knew his
of the
name was
party.
Noah, and I think we know the most of the
Xenoblade
main
purpose.
characters' names.
Ready, he says.
Okay,
From the moment
so
I
she's
chose
a
this mighty
high
path,
Antia.
I've been more than ready.
Also, she's very much based on
I'm not
Charlotte.
gonna let you take the fall alone.
Is he a Machina?
I've thought about this a lot.
And she's a
About what I
Blade
can achieve,
and Gormati.
what I'll
So-
leave behind.
If anything,
I
we should be
think
questioning all that
That
we've
definitely
thought to be
confirms that the
differences. are all a
Kevis
matter
is
of
going to be
perspective.
Xenoblade 1. And then
The truth
Agnes is Xenoblade
She's
2.
terrified. She needs someone to tell her that everything will be all right.
Now fugitives of both Kevis and Agnes,
That kinda
these
confirms it.
fate-defying hopefuls journey to learn the truths of their world.
So the
Their role
clocks.
is to convey the Queen's directives to the colonies, along with handling admin and
Ah, the
decision-making.
colonies.
Our colonies regard each other as enemies. But if the consuls giving the orders are the same, it means
But these guys are mega suspicious?
I suspect they may be more deeply involved than we thought. With the reason why we fight, with deciding our fate.
Our fate.
So they're fighting each other to fill their own clocks. Maybe something. So it's like they have to keep their clocks up or they die or something.
So hot. Keep it together now, Mimi.
Now, why it would be
there!
Nia and Melia, I don't
Mimi,
know.
look! It's water! There's an oasis! Water? Water!
Was
Let's
it a
just
mirage?
hope it's not a mirage.
Noah's saying what I'm thinking.
Ionios is host to various
Here's what I would.
landscapes,
Yo, it's Gower
all
Plain!
filled with surreal
Yo!
geography to explore and
That was Gower
diverse
Plain.
wildlife to encounter.
And that's the Bionis head!
Like the
Oh my
lands they
God!
inhabit, the wild creatures here
That
range
was
from
awesome!
docile to dangerous.
That was so cool!
Some creatures make no secret
Oh,
of
no.
their ferocious tendencies.
No, it's Gonzalez!
So keep caution in mind.
Where's
You'll
Rotbart?
also encounter the soldiers of Kevis and Agnes, who continue to fight throughout the land.
The locations look so gorgeous. Even through the, like, YouTube artifacting.
Colonies serve as the base camp for both nations.
Okay. Can we go there without getting killed?
Each colony is a Pharaonis. These are mobile
Pharaonis?
bases and devastating weapons of war.
Oh, they're the ones with the clocks. Colony
Seek out
9!
these colonies to shop.
Okay.
Whew, all finished.
Get to know residents and more.
Oh boy, Yo, they brought back the one from the first game.
Get a glimpse of the lives of Noah and his
They
friends
brought back
at
the
these
same
rest spots,
affinity chart.
found in colonies and throughout the world.
Oh, it's
Use
like the camp
collected
in
materials to cook.
It's kind of like Dragon Quest XI there with the camp menu. That's sweet. I like that. I really like the
Craft
camp.
gems to strengthen your abilities.
And they brought back gems, gem crafting.
Looks good to me. I think
Looks like it's going to be more like in 2.
And discuss information you hear about from residents to take on new quests.
Okay.
Explore every corner of these fields as you seek out new encounters. Breathtaking
Dude, look at the
scenery,
world. Oh my god. I love this.
valuable items, and ferocious monsters.
Yeah, those are like
Enjoy the world and fulfill your wanderlust at your own pace.
Dude, we can get a ship? I think I remember that. Oh my god, we can have a ship.
The locations you visit are saved as landmarks that you can quickly
We can have a
select and
freaking
travel
vehicles?
to,
I hope we can have vehicles
which
in
makes
this.
traversing this
That would be
giant
cool.
world more manageable.
Get an airship at the end?
By enabling a navigation feature, you can set a course for your next destination
Oh,
without
that's nice.
fear of losing your way.
I mean, we kind of had
There
that
are
in
plenty
Xenoblade
of other features
Definitive
that will
Edition.
help you on your adventure, such as the ability to change the time of day to encounter monsters that only appear at specific times.
That's one of the Xenoblade 2 titans there. Here's what I want to see. I want to see how the battle works too.
Lance!
Let's see.
Draw his attention for me.
Uni!
Cover fire! Leave it to me!
Tyon! Zena! We need you too!
The music is good.
Just say when, guys!
Thanks, everyone.
I wonder if
I'll
they got
count
back
down from
Yoko
3,
Shimamura.
3, 2, 1.
They probably got back,
Let's go!
what's his name? What's his name? Oh my god. The guy who did Chrono Trigger. What's his name?
Draw your weapon when encountering an enemy to seamlessly enter battle. Make your approach to attack automatically. Then,
Okay.
harness powerful abilities called arts to strive for victory.
Looks like there's
Arts
still a
have
cancel
variety
attack
of
too.
effects. Some can throw opponents off balance. Inflict more damage based on where you attack
Is there
from.
like a dodge mechanic too, it looks like?
Or heal allies, to name a few.
You know this one by heart.
Each art is assigned to a button, making them simple and easy to execute. Each character takes on a specific role during battle.
Attack, tank, and
Attackers
healer.
excel at damaging enemies. Defenders block enemy attacks and draw their aggro. And healers can restore HP to keep you in fighting shape.
Give me a Dunban
Each
and I'm happy.
character playing their role effectively is a key point to battling. You can freely swap the character you control at any time.
Oh, you can change in battle. Oh my god, that's wonderful. That's
String
wonderful
together
if you
arts
can
to
change
activate
in
a
battle.
combo and gain an advantage.
That's
Get
wonderful
the enemy
for
off
like
balance.
toppling.
Knock them to the ground. Launch,
Launch?
them into the air.
Okay, so they
then
brought back
smash
Smash.
them down.
That's gonna be
Stringing
so
together
much easier to do if you can
successful
switch in
combos
battle.
is quite satisfying. You can link multiple arts with stunning chain attacks to devastate enemies.
Oh, you can choose different chain attacks, okay.
Deal heaps of damage at once and let nothing stand in your way.
What's the TP do? Classes.
What is it?
An icon
Classes.
just popped up.
What does
over
that do?
your head.
Are those their weapons, I guess, or what?
Yours seems to be the only one not locked.
Huh? He's lit up like a sparking light bulb.
Oh, cool.
I've never
We
used
can
this
change
kind of blade
outfits.
before, but all the techniques I can use with it are flashing before my eyes.
Oh, neat.
Each character in your party has a class that influences how they battle.
Don't know how this is even working, but cool.
They brought back
Each
some
class
form of
has its own attributes.
clothing customization.
Sword fighter. Lead the fight with this well-balanced attacker class. Zephyr. Evade attacks and unleash powerful counters. Medic gunner.
Basically
Restore
Charlotte.
allies' HP.
No, it's
and
almost like a
strengthen their
combination of
abilities
Melia
from
and
a
Charlotte.
position of safety.
Got like a staff thing going on.
Tactician. Disrupt enemies and support allies using paper talismans called Mondo. Heavy guard. Wield massive weapons to defend allies and draw enemy aggro. Ogre. Crush enemy defenses with massive power. Your class can also be changed to match that of your allies. Spend time learning multiple classes for a well-rounded team. Experience earned on the battlefield increases your class rank and lets you learn Master Arcs, a set of beneficial arcs that can be added to a different class.
Oh. Okay.
With Master Arcs,
So it's like
even
multi-classing.
your defender can take a moment to heal their allies.
Oh, that's cool.
The more arts and combat strategies you wield,
Also,
the
you got
easier
6
it'll
people in
be
battle
to
at once.
blaze through battles.
Stay on guard for now.
Also, by combining compatible arts,
I'm liking the monster
you
designs,
can
too.
unleash fusion art attacks that combine the effects of 2 arts into one.
Okay. We going into the... Okay, I saw something about this. So this is almost like the blade mechanic.
Die spectacularly.
But maybe it'll be
That's what I
different, I'm
want
not
the
sure.
battlefield of my life to be.
It's just that, as a mechanic, you can't start getting moody just because something's broken.
Now we see real knock-on potential,
That's right. Maybe it's impossible for one knock-on.
but not for 2.
Oh my god, that is the deepest Napon voice.
I can't run away from my responsibility. Doing the same as everyone around you, it's always the same outcome. Following the playbook to the letter is hardly a strategy.
Whoever goes up against me.
Calling it now, there's gonna be a DLC or something that'll add, like, Rex and Shulka's heroes.
Brave residents of Ionios called heroes can lend their arms and aptitude to your team as a 7th party member.
7th party member, okay. How do we get them?
Only one hero at a time can assist on the battlefield, but you can swap them out as you see
Why is
fit.
one blurred?
Heroes also bring their own classes to your team.
Why are we blurring one?
Guardian Commander.
Hello?
Turn the tables with boosted abilities.
Why
when
did we
things
blur
look
one out?
dire. Incursor.
What are we, what
Unleash
secrets
more
are we
critical
hiding?
hits for higher attack power. War Medic.
So it almost looks like
Heal
you'll get these
party
as you go.
members
I kind of
and
like
bolster
that.
them with various buffs.
I didn't dislike the almost gacha-like mechanic
These
of
are only a handful of classes that
Xenoblade
heroes
2
bring.
because it wasn't built around
Your party members
microtransactions
can take on
and
any
it was just
of the hero
in-game.
classes as they become your allies.
But I do think I
Recruit
would
more heroes for a
prefer it
growing
not.
combination of classes and arts in your party.
If you just like find them in the world and maybe have to do a
Choose
quest.
to don a class's look, or keep your current outfit. Find your fashion and fight for the future.
You can make everyone look like Noah. Okay, here's something else I've been kind of curious about. How does Oroboros work?
What is that thing?
This is no normal creature. It's something else.
You've got a real death wish.
Calling it now, he's the metal face of this game. We're gonna be seeing him a lot.
Get out the way. You're just slowing me down. The nerve on this guy.
One down.
What's not Vandam doing there?
It's not over yet.
I felt her thoughts. Or maybe her memories. There were so many. And then they were a part of me.
By joining together in battle through interlinking, 2 characters in your party can fuse into a fiercely powerful form known as an Oroboros. Here are the character pairs that can interlink. Transform into this fearsome fusion by interlinking during combat. Clear out the battlefield by using Mighty Oroboros arts before time is up and the interlink deactivates.
That's gonna be cool. Can you maybe do that with all of your party members at once? That'd be cool to have like all 3 of them.
Those guys are so selfish. Selfish how? You know what I mean. Every time we interlink, they're the ones taking the lead. So you'd prefer to take the reins? I just want to do more. Like, pull my weight. You know? Lance, come with me! I'm all set!
Is there something else to it?
Despite being a single body, the Oroboros is controlled by only one of the 2 characters.
Oh!
To modify the form and arts of the
What?
Oroboros to fit
Oh, that's
your
cool. Interesting.
Earn points in battle to make the already powerful Oroboros even stronger.
Okay, we got a skill tree.
Want to add to the playbook?
This is gonna be a lot.
Ouroboros can also take part in chain attacks with
That's
the
what
rest of
I'm
the
wondering. Can you get all 3, like 3 Ouroboros, and then have all 3 do a chain attack? What's that Monado looking thing?
We were sworn enemies once. And yet, we all share the will to live in the now.
Until now, I was afraid to take that first step. But now, I can do it.
Not like we can afford to go just yet.
Okay. This is getting close to over. I better have my thing ready to refresh the page. There was Nia.
Yeah, I'll keep going. While my flame still flickers to the bitter end.
Oh, crap. Stop there for a
But
second.
I'm gonna change. Both me and this world.
We'll build it for ourselves. A world with the freedom to choose.
That it? Okay, so there is going to be an expansion. Okay.
The world of Xenoblade
Look at
Chronicles
that.
3 with a paid expansion pass.
All the way through brand new...
You
Wow,
can
all the
get
way through next
additional
year.
Content shown here. Xenoblade
Did you see
Chronicles
that?
3 is compatible with amiibo figures. Tap
I saw the
any
Monado,
amiibo
or
to
the...
acquire helpful in-game items for
The
your
replica
adventure.
Monado from
Tap
Future
the
Connected.
Shulk amiibo to change a
No!
character's sword to appear as the Monado.
No!
When
I don't have the
using
Shulk
Noah's
amiibo
sword
yet.
fighter class.
Now it's going to go up in price. I might have to buy a Shulk amiibo right now before it goes up in price.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Ah,
Launches
I gotta
July
buy one soon.
29th.
I might buy one right now, literally just because I don't
Thank you
want
for
to do it
watching.
before the price goes up.
And enjoy your adventures in the world of Ionios.
Special edition? No special edition. That's surprising. Or maybe that'll be something else. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on that. I wanted to see one thing, though. They talked about the expansion pass. Did you see it, though? To nobody's surprise that I told you. There he is. There's going to be Shulk. There's going to be Rex. Of course. All right. That was cool. Hold on a minute. Might have to buy a thing real quick. I'm just gonna be a minute. Because I have a sneaky suspicion that the Shulk amiibo might be getting expensive soon.